Alrighty. It is Easter Sunday. My face is orange again because of the light. And we're going to find a way to fix that eventually. But it's Easter Sunday. And the topic today, I feel like a lot of people need to hear. And me especially. I always need to hear this about this topic. But last week, let's just recap for a minute. Last week we talked about more tips to improve guitar tone. And I showed you guys around the gear and that me and Michael use. Gave you guys some recommendations. This week, we're going to talk about excellence in worship and giving it your all and doing this stuff for the right reason. Pretty much, this is all going to be me talking you guys through it again. But it's Easter Sunday, everybody. This is the day that Jesus came back to life and really put sin in its place. So, let's go do this thing. So let's head up to Conroe first. I'll see you guys up there. Okay, made it to Conroe first. So like I said, today we're talking about excellence in worship. And it's Easter Sunday, so there's a lot more production that's going on. We got fancy lights, fancy LED strips, lots of fancy stuff. I did not leave here last night until about 12:30. And I've done that for the past 3 nights. So it's been a fun time. But it's all going to pay off. We're going to bring in a bunch of people. We are expecting around the 600 mark. It'd be great if we got more, because the more people in here, the more people that we get to lead to Christ, show them the love of God, and do all that awesome stuff that we love so much. I will see you guys after rehearsal, and we will get on to the topic for today, which, like I said, once again, excellence in worship. I'll see y'all then. So, we just got done with rehearsal and everything. I'm actually in my office right now because I wanted to come to a quiet place to talk about this. This is a topic, excellence in worship, that I believe that everybody needs to kind of, get through their heads. While it is not a performance, and most of us as musicians don't want to kind of cross that line between performance and worship, they go hand in hand. As worshipers and as worship leaders, we are anointed to do a job, and that anointing can translate to our talents, it can translate to our people skills, it can translate to absolutely anything. But what really matters is that we use those talents and those abilities to the absolute best that they can be used to. People always ask me why I go so overkill on my board, why I am so spontaneous on stage. And I'm always so, to the song. I'm really, I guess you could almost say that I'm not that super creative in that regard, but I play the song parts how they're supposed to be played, when they're supposed to be played, and that's important to me that happens. But the reason why I do that is because I want to give God everything that I am, everything that, the most excellent performance I can give to Him. And that doesn't just come from worship. That should come from your job, your day job, anything that you do. That should come from that. Even if you go and play a secular gig, that's something that should be 100% dedicated to the Lord, with everything that you do. Whenever I go out and start doing some secular gigs with some artists, I will be taking you guys on the road with me, and you will see my attitude doesn't change between this stage at Conroe first and the stage out in Houston or anywhere else. It stays exactly the same. And I enter into a time of worship in here, and I will worship God with my talents and everything else everywhere else. So that's what's important to me, and that's That's exactly where I think everybody's headspace should be while playing praise and worship music and everything else. Just remember that, you know, we give God our all, and a performance and other such things, all of that should be dedicated to God. None of the glory goes to you. All the glory goes to God. Just remember that as we go through. And let's go hit Easter service, why don't we?
Yeah, in that frozen frame, salvation's song did hum, as death gave way to life, and grave clothes came undone.
Worthy is the King who conquered the grave. Worthy is the Lamb who was slain. Worthy is the King who conquered the grave. Worthy is the Lamb who was slain. Worthy, worthy, worthy Lord.
That's a wrap on Easter 2019.
I think we murdered it.
Yeah, I didn't understand why he did either. I was just as confused by it as you are. But my wife and I were heading out to lunch, and not in a hurry, taking my...
So, we're done with service. Praise Jesus. A few people came to the Lord today, and that's good. So just remember, excellence in worship, excellence in everything that you do. God deserves it all. God deserves all the glory. He definitely deserves everything you can give him. So with that, you guys have an excellent week. I'll see you guys next week. I'm going to try to get these out every single Wednesday from now on, without exception. Sorry about that. But thank you guys for watching. You guys have an excellent week. If you guys enjoyed the video, subscribe, leave a like. Like I said, I'm going to try to release these every Wednesday. And see you next week for Sunday Funday.